All right, so this is quadruped. We have knees directly underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and the spine is relatively straight here. So everything so far so good. Looking down, so his head is not looking up like this or looking so far down like towards his chest or even his waistband. So eyes are basically maybe like a couple inches ahead of his body, and he is actively lengthening his head away from his hips. And that's the same thing that we work on in all of these exercises, a little bit of pressure in the belly with the breathing and keeping that pressure even on the exhale. Give me a little bit of push away from the table. Perfect. And hopefully on the video you can see how that kind of flattened this out a little bit. So he's going to try to maintain this as he rocks his hips all the way back down towards his heels of his feet. Doing a really good job. Continue lengthening here. Perfect. And as he's rocking back, he can kind of use the tops of his thighs as feedback for his breath, making sure his belly is doing what it needs to. But before he goes up, what I want him to focus on is pushing through the tops of his feet and his shins on the way up, as opposed to lifting with his back. So there should be more effort through the legs here than the back. Good, keeping that pressure, keeping this length. Just rocking all the way back. You can see how his back gets nice and full as he rocks back. And nice and slow push through the legs. There we go. And what the pushing through the legs will do is take tension out of the back, whether it's the mid back or low back. So it'll be easier to expand back here, which is what we're going for. So 3 to 5 repetitions. I would do 2, maybe 3 sets, both in the morning and ideally the evening. Outside of this drill, you don't need to worry about your breathing, your posture, etc. Your brain will kind of pick up on the right pattern and take care of your posture throughout the rest of the day. But this is tough work or hard work in the sense of body awareness and coordination, and paying attention to all of these different cues, as opposed to the typical gym situation where it's high weights, high reps, lots of time doing an exercise, these sorts of things. So again, this is